Well, this is the big dam, and with the new solar pump pumping away, it's managed to double the actual volume of water in here over the period of about a week. Now, with that better water resource of the solar, that we can do more in this vicinity of the farm, Thalinee wanted some landfill to put against the back border behind the back fence line where the road turns or after the corner, because she wants to put in banana plants all along that border. But the road is actually higher than the property. We have the road, the fence line, and then it drops a metre into our property. And she wanted to fill along that edge so she could put the banana plants. She said, I haven't got anywhere to do that. I haven't got any fill to put in there, and I don't want to buy any. Well, I said, what about this big dam? Originally it was a rye for rice growing, and you dug a dam half the size of it. Well, that other area that's there never has rice, never has anything, only weeds growing on it. Why don't you take that out of there, double the size of the dam, not quite double, but 40, 60, so an extra 40%, use that along that road. So nothing was said for a while, and then she had the bright idea, oh, I think what I'll do is, and there's the lady now, but there's the backhoe, and it's got 2 trucks. They're going to load that into the 2 trucks and take it around the corner and deposit it there. So 2 little projects in one, bigger dam, and also some fill along the fence line for some banana plants to go in. Oh, good. I'll keep you updated. So he's putting some earth across the entrance from the Clong, the canal that runs along the side. So that will retain the water in this dam while he's doing what he's doing. Okay, so that's the first load going into the truck, which is the other side of the excavator. And he just moved in closer, so he's within range of the arm. Not quite sure how this works, but my feeling would be that do what he's done, seal off the canal leading in, and then work this bit of land and dig it down to, well, I'm guessing the level of the existing dam. And when he's moved all the earth that's needed to be moved, we're left with this sort of bridge in the middle. So how we go about removing that with the backhoe, I'm not fully sure, to be honest, guys, but I'm sure he has a method in mind. Might be a case of when he gets close to the end down there, he's left enough of a width on this side that he can set the excavator in and then travel and back out, removing all of this earth as he goes, till he's finally has the excavator the other side of that next bund, and he takes the last few shovel loads with the excavator on the other side of it, I guess. We'll both find out as the video progresses. which will be in a number of stages. Obviously, you don't want to be sitting here for hours watching the next, watching the full, watching the full time of the operation. So walking down this way, past the small dam, the big dam is behind us, the other side of the small house behind us. Just see a truck on the road there now. Thalinee's property has a road here which goes down to a 90-degree bend down the corner, over the other side of the corn. And there's another fence line in front of us. We wander past the corn. How's that for growth? That's incredible, isn't it? It never ceases to wonder, never ceases to amaze me. Beautiful. But anyway, fence line is only just ahead of us there. You can see the fence posts. But this is the low area along this road. The road is above. And one truck's already delivered. And this is the next truck here now. We're just getting directions on where to drop it. Oh, I forget the plastic. I bring something down for cut so I can find it. It's over here by the fence. Plastic is here. I have to get some plastic to extend that pipework. In the wet season, you can see in some of my other videos, this becomes a bit of an inland sea because the water gets trapped here. It used to go out to the road quite easily, but we built up this piece of land and that basically blocked the path. So we drain a lot of that into the dam, but when the dam gets full, then there's no more draining and it accumulates here. There is a drain from that dam along the other side of the corn that goes out and under the road, but it's not enough to actually drop this area with the water too. Now the man on the property across the road, the other side of our fence there, he asks for us to pass water through to his property, which is something you need to do. It's expected. So he laid a PVC pipe under the road to this point, which is still low, and the water goes through that PVC pipe to his property when it comes up to this level. Now we're filling this level, so rather than having to dig this pipe out, and there's a snail in there. That's a nuisance. I'll have to get that out of there, otherwise that'll block the flow. I don't know that I can get it out of there. If I could break it, I could get it out of there. Bit of perseverance. Okay, so I cleared that snail out of there. There's 40mm pipe. That snail was 40mm. Its shell was anyway. I think it died in there. But, so we've extended that pipework out. The intention is the fill is going to come up to the first tree line. Now that's actually about 3 meters out from the fence. It may end up coming out more. We'll wait and see. These trucks are going to deposit all of this soil here, and then a tractor will come through and it will push all this extra soil in to this corner area here, and it will level out all the rest of it and push it up to, or mount it up against the land at the edge of the road there, so that's raised up. Whether it comes out further than that, we'll wait and see, guys. These kind of things kind of evolve, and evolution's a crazy thing. One more truck coming in. They back these things into all sorts of strange places. We've had cement trucks back through here to deposit cement for the outside paving of the big house, so they're not scared. One more. So we're not buying any soil, we're actually just moving it from one location to another. So now he puts down the tray, and yeah, you can turn. All well and good. Go out and get another one. Down quite a ways, guys. So we've got a bund across here. Oh my word, we're going down. It's 2.5 closing in on 3 meters down. Okay. It needs one more truck. We're going down quite a way. So this is going to dramatically increase the size of our dam catchment. Be interesting to see how we manage filling that. Well, if we just suddenly take the bund out with that depth there, once all of this is removed, the big dam water level will be like a paddling pool, and that won't be great for the fish. So there's going to have to be some systematic way of doing this. And it might be a case of taking all of that earth out, leaving this bund here, and maybe filling this new area of dam with water using the solar pump, and then have the backhoe come back in again and take this bund out. It's wide as the tracks, well, not quite. This is going to be an interesting conundrum, guys. I don't know the answer at this point. We're going to find out. Well, while we were watching the loader working and the truck's moving, well, the tractor has turned up down the back here to distribute the truckloads of didnt soil. And Thalinee's had room service because the son has just turned up and he's taken some food from the kitchen which she cooked earlier and brought it out to her. You have room service. You want cold water? You don't like cold water? Okay. Wants to play, but doesn't want to play. Oh, it's the plastic. Okay. The plastic still working? The plastic okay? You look when he put the didnt, it not come apart? Okay. So this has brought the level up considerably, and it's more than just the single one wide. He's pushed this in here, so maybe it's just this first load so that we can sort of walk from that at the same level across. It'll all come out in the wash, guys. But you can see by how far down the tractor is as to where the original ground level was. Half the height of that tractor. Getting a bit of wheel spin pushing that in there. It's pretty solid sort of soil, this stuff. It really is. Very heavy clay. So when people are concerned about compaction and so on for building houses, I'm sure it varies in the area. This stuff is this stuff is like concrete, guys. It really is. It's sticky, it's heavy. He's getting wheel spin trying to push it around with resisting it. Another truckload about to be dropped. He's going to push it right in where the tractor was a minute ago. Somebody turned up. Oh, what it cap? What it cap long long? Friend of the family, but also related. It's very convoluted, some of his relationships. But he is the son of a woman who is a second aunt, somehow, relative of Mem's father. seems longs here to clean up these bananas here. I believe they'd be for later use, but his wife actually collects the banana leaves because she actually folds and makes some of those. They're not setting, they're not floral, I don't quite know what you call them. Anyway, longs here cutting back the bananas. I don't think that the intention is for them to fully be lost. He's cutting them off close to ground, but they'll come back again. They could get buried in this earth and they would sprout up through that earth after a while. They're incredibly hardy plants, but he's actually harvesting the main trunks. Whether they're going to go somewhere else, I'm not sure, unless they're going to be chopped up for croutons. We will find out. Anyway, Thalinee knows what's going on, and that's all that's important. You ask her. And I'll know as much as you guys do when it happens, guys. I'll video as it's going on. I haven't actually been given a copy of the master plan. I just go with the flow. This is quite interesting, something that I haven't been privy to see before. They're taking all of this soil out of here, and the story now is that we'll have the big dam behind us, this walkway, and we're going to have a smaller dam here. How much more soil comes out of here is a bit dependent on how much we need for over the other side where we're putting in the fill. But this is interesting. This clong is full of water, and he's been digging up to the edge of it, barrier between the water and the hole he's digging, less than a metre, and there are only just a few trickles, a few faults in the wall where water is actually managing to trickle through. So that's an indication of the permeability of this clay. It can be horrendous. It can be quite troublesome. You know, the top layer will certainly transfer moisture and whatever, but the layers below it, they seem very resistant to allow water to pass. To a certain degree, that topsoil too. So you can see with your own eyes what's happening here. Very little of the water from that clong is finding its way into the hole, which is 4 or 5 times the depth. So interesting. Guys are just having lunch at the moment, so they'll be back in full swing shortly. This man's coming back, getting ready to get into the machine, I guess, and we'll see some more movement. For those of you that have seen the recent video of putting in the 51 metre bandan well down there, which ended up with an 1100 watt pump, not the 1500 watt I had thought I needed and I had anticipated. But there's the flow. That's quite a solid flow. That's a good volume of water coming in there. Very happy with that. And over a period of a week that's been emptying into this dam, it's brought it up a metre. More than a metre and a half probably. So yeah, and to be honest, since we closed off the clong over there with the bund to separate this from where they're digging, it's actually filled quite a lot more in the respect of the rate of fill has increased because it's not been spread out across the length and depth of that clong also. That's now terminated. Yep, very happy with the result from having the well put down 50 odd meters and the 1100 instead of the 1500 watt pump. It's doing very well, more than satisfied. So all good, guys. Thanks for watching. Any comments, questions, suggestions? Always welcome. By all means, subscribe for those of you who haven't, and you'll get to see all the follow-up videos. Catch you later. Bye for now.